Prosecutors are laying out the evidence that led to the arrest of Dr. Raynaldo Ortiz Jr. This is new video as Ortiz was booked into jail. He faces federal charges of tampering with a consumer product causing death and intentional drug adulteration. Ortiz worked at Baylor Scott & White Surgicare, North Dallas off 75 near Forest Lane. WFAA's William Joy has the latest.
It's shocking, candidly, to hear these stories from these folks.
Bruce Steckler represents 7 people who went to a Baylor Scott & White Surgical Center in Dallas and had a life-threatening cardiac event. Federal prosecutors say they're aware of a dozen.
It is astounding, stunning for any of them to think that someone did this intentionally.
A newly unsealed complaint accuses Dr. Raynaldo Ortiz Jr., an anesthesiologist, of purposely contaminating IV bags with a painkiller. In one case, a different anesthesiologist brought an IV bag home to treat herself for dehydration and had a cardiac event and died. The bag she used had bupivacaine in it, which was also found in other IV bags tested at the clinic.
If you have somebody who tampers with the consumer product and that causes the reckless indifference to human life, and then you have a death, it's up to life in prison.
Former federal prosecutor Brandon McCarthy says cases like this are extremely rare, but the sentences can vary dramatically based on the motive and intent.
You've got one where people are really just trying to mess with a business, or they're trying to negatively impact a business. They're not trying to hurt anybody, and that's where you see kind of the 3-year statute kick in.
Prosecutors note Ortiz faced several disciplinary actions from the state medical board, including discipline for not giving patients CPR who needed it. Just days later, the first cardiac incident happened. Investigators say they have video of Ortiz repeatedly switching out bags in the warmer in the moments before patients would have cardiac issues. In all of last year, the clinic had 5 emergency transports, but they had 5 of those incidents this August alone.
To think that it's not safe and you're even more vulnerable than you imagined is scary.
William joins us live outside the Dallas County Jail now. Was Ortiz operating on these patients when they had these issues, William?
Cynthia, actually part of the connection that prosecutors tried to draw is that this never happened to Ortiz's patients. In fact, it never happened at all when he actually went on vacation. And one incident they talk about in this complaint, a nurse tried to grab an IV bag from the warmer and give it to Ortiz, and he simply waved it off. Cynthia?
All right, our thanks to you, William Joy, reporting in Dallas tonight. And we have all of our stories on this investigation on WFAA.com. You can also get updates with the WFAA app.